Figured that would be easier for you to.
That's what I just want to make sure. Where's your background? I don't see a background for you. Is it typed out? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Okay.
A turn just for you.
Yeah, fuck you. You're fired already. You'll be the first to get stabbed in the face every time you make a
God,
character.
what did you
GTA style killed by a mugger.
do? Shot with grenade.
Killed by hooker.
Oh, there you go.
B?
I'm not a hooker. Fuck you.
All right, yeah, that'll work. All right, everybody. So, welcome to the first episode of Tomb of Annihilation. The Last Saint's final journey. Who will live, who will die, we will find out soon. But let's do a quick recap of the small group we had going, and let's see where they last left off. So, B, why don't you tell us a little bit about your character and what your party was doing when we last left you on your last adventure before
God, I don't
we
remember that.
we've started this. I hope you all got notes.
I did. I don't know where they are. For me.
Who's your character?
My character's name, I'm Evangelina. I'm a paladin. I'm a healer. I'm temporarily, at the moment in time, I do remember that I'm going crazy! Because I made a pact.
Oh, you made a pact, did you? With who?
Weird old dude. Because I don't know my own strength and destroyed part of his shop.
Just part of it?
The front of it.
Such an easy thing to do.
Dude, I do that on a daily basis. I mean,
Yeah,
I
apparently
don't know
I'm
what
not
it's going to
Pokemon.
be.
Yes, your Pokemon. I know boy every now and then. It doesn't work, unfortunately.
All right, guys. So she's introducing, or Asher's going to introduce his character. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Asher, please introduce your character.
I play
Zach, and you can
character Sinric, who
I got
is
you.
a necromancer.
go ahead and you can do a recap since you watched the last episode. You know
Currently,
exactly where they
the
are.
group
Okay.
calls me Sin.
We just don't have the town name, right?
Nope, you don't have the town name.
Vermew Eevee.
You can just be a narrator though.
Alright.
We were on the way to Schultz because Raw, if you guys have followed us when we played, the very first game we played, sent Robbie to us to go on a mission to find his son and 35 other people that went to Schultz. Currently, if I'm not mistaken, B is driving the car that we have. I don't remember who's driving the car.
It was our other door.
Okay. Currently, it's the other door driving
I can't remember
the car.
his name.
We do have to feed this new donkey jackass, whatever you like to call it. B loves to pick up and feed. We also currently following a map to Schultz that I cannot touch.
Oh, we
The
don't
map
have our.
does not like me. But luckily, there was not a map drawn for us to be able to follow.
Oh, so you have a map that was drawn, right?
Yeah, Joe drew me a map before he ended up taking over driving.
All right.
Because I cut his map.
So let's see what the dice says. I rolled a 20.
What is that?
So you go upstairs in the inn. It's you get a really good night's sleep. Nobody bothers you. In the morning, you hear yelling and it wakes you, and you hear, "Hey, I'm an old lady! Get off of me, you son of a bitch!" There's a commotion coming downstairs in the inn.
Robbie.
So-
the old lady.
What are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
The old lady.
Whose room is she in?
You hear it coming from downstairs.
I slowly wake up and walk out to see what's going on.
You see a short woman with green skin, white hair. It's wrapped up in a nice bun, and she's got her cane and she's just jabbing it into the innkeeper. "You're not gonna charge me for this shit. This was a shit hotel. My friends didn't show up. You lied to me. You don't even know what food is. Your food is horrible. This is atrocious. What is the problem here? You're just ripping people off. Just get you. I'm not paying you."
As I see this, I kind of shake my head. I look at B's room, seeing if she's coming out or not.
Nope. I'm still asleep.
I pound on the door. Evie, wake up! Come on, we gotta get up. As I'm pounding on it, not too hard, not enough to break it, just enough to the pound.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I hear it. Well, like, give me a second. Jeez,
One.
fuck you.
I need a drink already.
And as B gets dressed, a short little gnome walks out of the room before she does.
Why always the no?
I shake my head. I'm like, that's 50 gold.
Gnome just flips you off and walks away. "Have a nice day, bud."
Evie, you're supposed to be pure. Why? Why?
No, I went to the paladin. I had to be pure.
That's very true. You do not have to be pure as a paladin. Unless your god wants you to be that way. We will find out, won't we? Alright, so what are you guys doing? You hear the commotion downstairs, Asher. Or you've heard, I should say.
Hey Evie, I think you should go see Robbie or Roberta. Go see her and get her to calm down.
You want me to calm down the goblin?
Hey, I think you have something special. I'm pretty sure you can slip or something.
What?
You're a doctor now, apparently.
Well, she's a druid. She's a healer.
Paladin.
So
yeah.
I figure she might be able to soothe.
Look, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna get me to pay you a goddamn silver or copper. It doesn't matter. I'm leaving. You can't stop me. "Oh, miss, you can't leave. You stayed here and you used our services. I will call the town's guard if you don't quit this horrible display. You're unladylike in every way, and I wish they would have never let you through the gates."
Why don't you deal with it, Sid?
Because I'm not tactful.
And I am?
You're a lady. Oh,
That doesn't mean shit.
what? Some passes for one. There you go. And I kind of scoot a little close to the steps.
I'm a dwarf.
Not hard enough to push her
Jeez.
completely, but just the little push, like go.
Fine. So I stomped down the stairs, not like viciously. I didn't break anything.
We've been playing for 5 minutes and my group is already worried what I'm going to do to them.
We know you well. We've learned from our mistakes. Some
I
of them.
already ripped open a door and all kinds of shit happened, so try to be more gentle with my strength, thank you very much. So anyway, so I go to see what the hell's going on, and I'm like, okay, what happened?
Are you talking to me, you dumb whore?
See, my names for my characters don't change depending on
Evie!
what they're doing.
Evie! Evie, it's me, Robbie! Shh, don't let him, shut up, don't let him know! I'm Roberta! You remember?
Roberta. Right.
This man here is trying to rip me off, you kind and great paladin. I don't think the great Lord Lathander would appreciate that.
That's not my god.
I don't give a shit you're a paladin and my god's Lathander.
How did they rip you off?
Bed was full of bugs. The sheets weren't even clean. The bed was broken when I climbed under to inspect it. It was all cracked and falling apart. If I had laid on it, I would have right onto the floor. The food gave me this soupy, what, I don't even know what you call it. I think he said it was porridge. What the hell do I look like? I'm a respectable Roberta, you know what I mean?
So turn to the innkeeper and I said, is there some way we can work this out?
Well, if he comes and he brings me a good, breakfast, maybe we can come a free breakfast, like some bacon and some eggs and some rye toast with some butter and a steak on the side. I think we might be able to just let this go and I won't go put this on, Baldur'sGateYelp.com. I say, this thing, she's appalling and she's so rude. I put the finest porridge in all of Baldur's Gate.
You say you're someone's rude, yet you just called a living creature a thing. She is a person, and you called her a thing.
What are you, some kind of philanthropist? Are you a philanthropist now? Are you a philosopher? Are you the great one who judges everyone?
You're judging!
Does it matter what I do? I'm better than you. I am from the great Baldur's Gate. You come to our city and treat us like this. I don't understand. You people are the worst. Do you know this thing?
One, she is a goblin.
Well, it is hideous.
Beauty is the eye of the beholder, I guess. But anyway.
You've been told that a lot, haven't you, Evie?
Bitch! No.
Now, please, I don't need any more commotion in my tavern. We are a fine establishment for the greatest aristocracy in the city of Baldur's Gate. Even the great Omen of Acquisitions Incorporated eats here from time to time. Him and Jim Dark Magic brighten up the room so much, I tell you. They're so amazing to come in, unlike you. I will bring your stupid breakfast if you will go sit in the corner and not speak to us again.
I'm okay with that.
And I want you to pay your rooms right now that you used last night. Except for the thing. She could just, it's whatever. I just want your money for you and the other one. And the big, ugly looking that's around here somewhere. You can pay for his room too.
Big ugly what?
Just, I want my money. That will be 15 silver plus extra 5 gold for the convenience fees I gave you of ushering you in so quickly last night when it was so late.
Because you're breaking up, I didn't hear that. I only heard the 15 silver.
I want the 15 silver plus the 5 gold for convenience fee that we charge because you came in at 1:13 p.m. It was dark, cold, rainy, and I had to put my clothes on and go out there and carry your bags in the middle of the night. My poor workers were asleep and I couldn't bear to wake them. So you will pay me a convenience fee for taking you that in whatever that is over there in.
Aren't you an inn? Don't you take people in all different times of the night?
No, we lock up and secure. This is Baldur's Gate. We are high society. Do you not understand? Do you just walk into someone's home and take control of it?
No, I break doors.
Oh, please, God, don't touch my doors. They're the finest oak in all the land. Beautifully carved. You won't be able to afford it, not your kind.
There you go assuming things.
Wait till I tell Jim Dark Magic of these low-level plebs who came to my inn. Oh, he's going to laugh about the losers that we have had here lately. It'll make him happy.
Sin, I'm done with this shit. You deal with it.
I just want my money. Go sit in the corner. You will pay me, or I will call the guards. Cook the breakfast for them. They'll be paying us here shortly, or they will be arrested. It's okay. So what are you guys doing? He's walking away from you now.
I'm still just looking at Evie, shaking my head like
What?
the Paladin's supposed to have charisma. Oh my god.
I do have.
You start getting poked with a cane.
You propose with what?
A cane. A cane.
By Roberta?
Hey! We should go over here and sit down. You come with Roberta. And Sin, you come over here too. Don't just stand there like a jackass.
Are you gonna get us out of this mess that you started?
I didn't start anything. That high-class, ritzy piece of crap thinks he's better than me. Well, goblins have feelings too, you know.
And apparently you're a thing.
They're so rude around here. I can't believe Baldur's Gate is supposed to be this great place, and this is how these people act. Wait till I tell my wife, Nancy. I mean, friend, Nancy.
I don't think you need to play coy with us.
All right, so are you guys going over and sitting down with Roberta?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like my dress? It's so pretty, isn't it? I worked really hard to be able to afford it. I mean, I know I have a lot of money, but
Did Nancy pick it out for you?
that Dragonborn, he works real hard and brings lots of treasure home. So, I got some friend coming. He was supposed to be here last, but he didn't show up. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but did he say there was a weird, like, turtle thing here or something crazy looking?
Who knows? Probably wouldn't say any names, considering you're a thing. I'm sure everything's a thing.
Well, I think we should eat and just, you know, hopefully he'll walk in the door soon. So what are you guys doing?
Please, please, please tell me I'm in this tavern listening to all.
I'm going, once they come out, I'm gonna ask for some alcohol and slowly sip on it. I've already...
Sir, we will not serve your kind alcohol. I'm sorry, but the sooner you leave, the better. And I don't need any problems at a wonderful establishment. It's so nice here. Just sit down and eat and drink the coffee we've provided you. Before you leave, pay up. And I think that thing over there in the doorway is your friend. Please, just hurry. We don't want you to stain our reputation.
I'm pretty sure it's already stained.
Joker, you're now walking in the door. Guys, go ahead and roll me a perception check to see if you see anything.
I rolled a natural 20.
Wow. Okay, just screw the rolling. B, you see this dark, like full green tortoise walk in the door. He's got a cane. He's some kind of magazine in his hand, and looks like he's interacting with the waitress. You've rolled high enough so you'll be able to hear his interactions and hear what's going on. But Roberta leans over and is telling you, "Hey, that's my friend coming to help you guys. Yeah."
All right.
Sir, please. That's so disgusting. I didn't ask to be touched by you. What are you?
Oh, come on, you gotta be as easy as that blue-haired bimbo
that was just outside.
Blue-haired bimbo. I am not a blue-haired bimbo, and I am not easy. My husband, I say, will challenge you to a duel.
Not even worth it.
I think your friends are back there, the disgusting ones.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Please don't touch me again. I have to go take 50 showers now.
Yep, that definitely seems like a friend of yours. Roberta.
Oh yeah, it's a great guy. He's a master. He'll beat the shit out of everybody in your path, I promise. He owes me 50,000 gold. So, I mean, he needed money to rebuild his village so they could live, survive, and get supplies. So I got him up and running. I mean, I'm a nice, Roberta. Yeah.
What's his village at? The sewers?
Nah, he lives in Chol. You know, that place.
I heard that, you piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck off.
Oh, now, Sin. Don't be pissing off our new friends already.
Master Roshi! Master Roshi, come over here! Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening in here. Quickly lock the door, Fiona. Can't have their kind seeing. No, we must stop this now. Just put the close sign out for repairs. We're repairing the facility until we get rid of them. Oh.
I take a small rock, that's painted red and white, and I just to Evie, I'm like, go.
No. Just stop.
So, Zach, what are you doing? Are you walking up to the table?
Yeah, I'm
Standing right next
to the table, and I just go.
Oh, fuck it.
Flat.
Robbie, what the
Fuck are you wearing?
My name's Roberta. I think you got me mistaken with someone else. It's a disguise, you fucking retard.
My shits in the morning have better disguises than you do.
I look like a beautiful, amazing woman with this beautiful white hair. Just sit your ass down. You owe me money.
Alright, and then as I go to sit, the table kind of shakes.
So right here, we're going to stop. Joker, go ahead and describe what your character looks like, your weight, your height, and all that stuff. Let everybody know your name.
So
basically, I am playing a turtle. I am a 5'10", 400-pound walking tortoise on my two hind legs.
Just kind of
Brown and scaly, just
shell
probably just as big as me, and just piercing yellow eyes, and just carrying around a cane, and just ordinary everyday monk.
Who's it?
You're damn right. Master Roshi, motherfucker.
All right, so Master Roshi sits at the table. You are all eating. There's no food there for Roshi, though. Yeah, Master, these are the guys I was telling you about, me, Roberta. This is the retarded paladin. She's a little slow on the uptick. She breaks things really bad. This is the quiet one who just, I don't know what it is. Sits there most of the time. Got some red ball he throws at the paladin, and who the fuck knows what that means? He says, gotta catch them all or some shit. But yeah, there's these guys, and there's another person I hired. He's around here somewhere. that little shit. Hey, you fucking little shit dwarf, get your ass over here. I ain't pay you for nothing.
Yeah, and you're just an angry bitch. What of it?
Fuck off and sit down, okay? I'm telling you, come over here, sit down.
I literally appear at your side. I've been standing here the whole time.
B, roll me a perception check.
You want me to stealth it?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Just me.
Just you.
Natural 20. Wow.
Wow. B, as you're staring at this thief that appeared out of thin air, you didn't believe he was just standing there that close to you this whole time. He looks quite the family resemblance. You might want to inspect him a little closer. You might want to ask him some questions. He might know something.
Yeah. Here's the problem is though, like, believing he's dead. I mean, other than maybe the resilience, what I really think.
So it's definitely a resemblance. Looks, I mean, just like you, for the most part. Except for the eyes are bright blue.
Mine are blue, but yeah.
No, I mean bright ice blue.
Like glowing.
Piercing ice blue. Yeah.
The resemblance.
Oh, you do, Asher. You're doing...
Okay.
This should probably be your character between you and Joker, like... Huh?
I'm reading my magazine.
I reach over and pull the wig off of Robbie, and I drop it on the new guy that just got here's head.
Robbie starts hitting you with a cane. You son of a bitch, give me my hair back, you asshole! Takes the hair. Oh, Jesus Christ, I gotta redo all my... You just messed up my hair. It's gonna take a week to do again. Nancy's gonna be real mad about this. Wait till I tell her.
I'm sure she'll enjoy the role play.
Did you clone yourself?
Not as far as I know.
I gotta do it again.
Okay, so I start to say something and I stop mid sentence because it like dawns on me in my head, and then I go, no way, no,
What do you got to say, Luca? Yeah, this is my new guy. He's real good at what he does and brings me in lots of money. He owes me kind of a lot of money too, so it's all good.
First off is a nice little sleight of hand of 24 to slip a note into Asher's pocket.
Okay, slip a note in Ash's pocket without him knowing.
Yep.
Yeah, this is why I'm sitting here all like dumbfounded. I'm like, no.
And second off, do I even recognize her at all?
Oh, you do. You know exactly who she is.
I completely play it off.
So,
I
B,
act
what?
completely cold, don't notice.
I need you to roll me a
Deception?
Roll me a deception. Roll me a deception roll.
That would be a 21.
All right. B, I need you to give me a perception to see if you see through his perception.
Watch now. I know I roll a 20.
A 12.
Where is my finger?
So what's so weird? What's wrong with you, Paladin? What did you roll? Another 20?
No, I went from rolling 20 to a natural 1.
She believes me.
She totally is looking at you like she knows what she's thinking, but you're not reacting at all. So that's what you see. You just see a stone face, like straightforward. Just, what's your problem, bitch?
Okay, I'm playing it off like whatever. Okay, if you don't know, I don't know.
Robert's looking at. Hey, Paladin, is this something you need to say?
Nope,
You sure? You look like you're dumbfounded as fuck
Nope.
right now.
I'm good.
You got any more of those rocks?
Yep, here, have another one. especially painted just for you.
I'm gonna throw it at her. Maybe she'll talk then.
Nope.
All right. So, yeah. So, who is following the map?
That'll be that.
I laid the map that we had that was hand drawn.
You know, you guys is like, I don't know, 2 months away from show. It's going the wrong way. It's like, to go down to the sea, and it's way at the end of the world, and you, how the fuck did you get here to Baldur's Gate?
Well, I can't actually touch the original map. It doesn't like me.
Well, where is your freaking cleric? Hired you a cleric. I mean, my friend Robbie hired you a cleric.
He's probably off doing what they do best.
All right. So this is what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna take this map here. I got this map. You see this map?
Yes.
I'm gonna give it to the turtle. He's from Cholt. And when you get to Cholt, he'll help you. He's like your friend, your guide, my bitch, all in one.
Yeah.
So, hey, Master Yoshi, I can't trust not to lose this map or follow it correctly, so I'll give it to you. Anyway, from there, so you should be able to navigate there, what, 2-3 weeks?
I'd say that's doable. Yeah.
Gotta get Port Nyanzaru. They gotta go find the magic lady there. I'll send information ahead later for you. Luca, Roberta turns to you and she looks at you really, really closely. Really closely. When I had hired you, kid, you didn't have any skin falling off your face. What's this?
Don't worry about it.
Did you get in a fight? Did you get money and you not sharing? You know the deal.
Can I roll a perception check right now?
Yes, you can.
Sixteen.
All right, you see their skin peeling away from his face. He's kind of what you would assume a mountain dwarf. He's lighter skinned, like his pigmentation is fading away for some reason. He doesn't look exactly healthy, but he doesn't look like he's sick and on the edge of dying. But he just doesn't look right for some reason to you. Now you know there's something weird going on in your homeland, so this kind of should piece some pieces together for you.
So I know exactly what happened to her, like what's going on back in my home.
Yeah, you can kind of put two together, and it looks about starting stages of what you know.
Okay. You. Peeling guy. What's your name?
The name's Dane.
Dane Cook? Bamf, motherfucker.
Alright, Dane. Personal question for you. Have you ever been resurrected?
The next question is, how do I answer that?
However you want to answer it. But if you're going to try to lie, you're going to have to roll a deception.
If he was, would I be able to tell?
Shouldn't I be able to sense too?
No, you guys can't sense somebody who was rezzed. They're not undead. They're alive. You get rezzed, you don't become undead. Sorry. Nice try, Powers. It's a good play, though. Except for I'm not quite a nice, dumb DM.
Alright.
I'll give you probably B. I'll give it B. You and Asher get 2 XP.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Okay, so you look at the turtle man.
And I just say, yes. And then I look back to Roberta before you can ask anything more. What the fuck am I even doing here?
I told you, you're coming here to get your new crew. The turtle is...
With these guys?
You don't have a choice. You owe me, what, 100,000 is what you in now for gambling?
Fine, you old hag.
I'd rather be a rich old hag than a broke ass bitch.
No, that's what you are right now.
Oh no, I got 500 gold on me.
Or do you?
It's locked in my panties. Don't worry. It's a key and a chain and a ball, bitch. I travel fucking loaded.
Yeah, not touching that money.
I didn't think so. So yeah, this is your new crew. People, this is your thief. Thief, these are your people.
We have a thief with us now. And then I start checking myself, patting myself down, see if I'm missing anything. What do you want me to roll?
You don't need to
See
roll
if I
anything
find
to check your
anything.
person. You find the note in your pocket as you're patting yourself down. You feel something that wasn't there before.
I ignore it for right now.
You guys gotta
I'm
get
like,
to chill.
I'm
You
going
should get
to
to know
the-
each other. You know, kumbaya and all that stuff. Become friends, hold hands, sing around the campfire, ride the goat. Oh, is my goat still alive?
Your jackass
The
is still
donkey?
alive, yes.
What about my
Evie's been
goat?
feeding it.
Where's my goat?
Goat.
There was a goat in the back of the cart. Have you not checked the back of the cart? Have you not been feeding my
He's
goat?
still there. He's being fed too.
Not the rotten tomatoes, right?
Oh, hell no. Evie loves to touch those,
Gross.
so I let her deal with that shit.
All right, all right. I'm gonna swap your jackass out for a real horse. Now you guys are gonna be in debt to me for this horse. It cost me 40,000 gold. So if you solve this problem that my mage friend has, we'll call it even, and you can keep the fucking horse. But my she's a real nice girl. Real nice, old friends, we go way back. She's in Port Nyanzaru. You should go down there, you talk to her, she'll give you some details, she'll give you a job. If you fulfill it, you got a free horse. If you die, I'll collect on your life insurance. Yeah, I pulled some life insurance out. You know, never went to a trust agency. They gave me a good deal. I got 1,000,000 gold pieces on each one of your heads, so good luck. I hope you die. I mean, I hope you survive.
We got Evie here.
And those goblins I sent you originally for, don't worry about them. I've already collected 25 mil for them.
What about your son?
Oh, he came home. He's good. He was never with him. I had to get you somehow.
How the fuck did I get caught in this mess? Evie, this is
Don't you blame this shit on me. Screw
It's
you.
your, fix this shit.
So you guys have a cleric. You have a bard, right? You got a thief. You got a necromancer. Not really good at necromancing. And you got a turtle who's a monk who punches things. I think you're good. I don't think I need to give you any other pieces. And maybe even I'll let Ravel show up and help you out. I haven't decided yet. I've got him doing other stuff. But maybe, just maybe, I'll let him show up and help you. He's a good dragon.
Now it's a rat.
So yeah, Chesty. I did put him on a ship to Port Nyanzaru on an airship. If you see him, you make sure you tell that motherfucker to get the gems, eat them, and bring them home. Or I'm gonna come down there and put my freaking wig in his ass. Hey, and have you guys seen my pug? My pug went missing.
Aston.
Yeah, he came and saved us at one point, and then just pissed over Evie and left.
He didn't piss on me.
That son of a bitch. Okay, if you see him again, you tell him he better come home. Or else. And he'll know what or else means. Master Roshi, how many times I got to tell you not to carry them dirty magazines to nice establishments?
Go fuck yourself, you fucking goblin.
How much money you got on you right now, you piece of shit?
I get up to excuse myself from the table to go to the bathroom.
I ignore him and you just see me. I ignore him and you just see my face blushing from when I'm reading in the magazine.
He reaches over. I'll just take this, and he takes the magazine out of your hand, and he gets up and he walks away.
I wait for him to walk away and I pull another one out of my shell.
All right, so you guys are sitting at the table.
Anyway.
So we have a perverted turtle.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Well, as I went to the bathroom, I look at what the note says.
Okay, so Luca, what does the note say?
The note simply says, "You're first."
I smile. I put the note back in my pocket, and I walk back out there.
Okay. Excuse me, could you please leave my establishment? This is horrible. You're ruining all my business. I want my money. Just leave. Me and my poor, poor daughter. She's going to get her husband if you don't leave. He's the captain of the guard. And by God, I'm putting a complaint in him, Black Magic, so when he sees you, he kills you.
Was your daughter alone with the sweet buns?
Oh, you're so horrible. Please just leave now.
Oh.
You just yell you don't have a nice turtle shell. Bitch.
You're like the most hideous thing that ever crawled out of the fucking swamp.
That's what your mother said when you were born.
No, my mother's a noble woman. Unlike your kind, never fit in here. You're not welcome back at this tavern. Just leave. I'm going to call the guards. If you're not gone and my money on the table...
Oh. Yeah.
His daughter standing there watching you, waiting for you to put money down.
All kidding aside, but seriously, let's pay. We need to leave now. I'll discuss it on the way.
So...
Yeah, she's still rolling with a broke.
So full of crap.
So, you guys, I'm assuming you put the money down on the table. You walk outside to the stable where your donkey is. Now a magnificent white with black patches on it, beautiful horse. Attached to your cart now has a complete covering over, and it's very fine red silk.
One thing I'd like to do as we're leaving, as we're walking out the door, I reach into my pocket, which there's an inkwell there, and with a sleight of hand of 23, beautiful, I leave a small mark on the door frame, which for any of those with thieves' cant is a sign of easy mark.
And the girl walks over and takes a wood chipper out and chips your mark off the door in front of you.
Damn, she saw me?
Oh, yes. These people are not easy marks. They're protected by Incorporated. There's magic runes everywhere in this place. Nobody wanted to do an Arcana check, so I'll just go ahead and let you know.
No.
So, you guys all go outside. I don't know what you're doing, Lucas. She just chips the thing off in front of you. Like, I wonder what your face looks like.
No, I leave the mark and walk away. I don't
Okay.
even look back.
She just throws a piece of wood at the back of your head. It's got the mark on it when you turn around and look at it. She just wanted you to know. And she waves, and she smiles, and she blows you a kiss.
I look back, looks like my turtle mouth just gaped open, just way back at him.
And she flips off at you.
And then I look over to the quiet dude and I'm like, stick with me, kid. We'll get the women who like the turtle shells soon enough.
right, so what do you guys doing? You all get out to the cart. Luca, you see this beautiful horse, like I described it, with a really nice cart. There's room for all of you. One person needs to drive it, obviously. But Asher, roll me an Arcana check. All right. So who's driving?
Not it.
Nose goes.
It's in traffic.
All right. So you snap the reins. The horse starts to go, but it's not going in the direction you want it to go in. It's just going. The cart is moving by itself. Asher, what you realize as you're watching this, that you realize the cart is magical and it's got a predetermined destination for you to arrive at. So you can choose to tell your party or not.
Evie, just sit back and just relax. Just let it go where it wants to go.
Are we already going the wrong way?
Yeah, but sit back, enjoy the ride. Explain some stuff to me I don't quite understand, but you know.
Do I know where the cart's going?
You don't. If you roll me a knowledge roll, you can tell me, depending on your roll, see what you know.
What's giving me knowledge?
You should have a knowledge roll on there. Isn't there a knowledge on your sheet?
No. Insight maybe?
Yeah, give me an insight check. That'll work.
9.
All right, you look around, and as you see things going by, you can tell that you are towards the end of the world, towards Chol, but you're not exactly sure how the hell this cart is going to get there.
Okay, so I'm assuming Evie's driving, and then Sin and Dane are in the back of the car with me.
Yes, they are. And there's a small like window-ish thing between you and Evie, so she can see and hear you if she turns around.
Okay.
All right, Dane, we gotta talk about your condition right now, and everybody else needs to know this too for what we're getting into. So, Dane, you did state that you were resurrected, correct?
Yep.
Unfortunately, what you are feeling right now are the side effects of a soulmonger.
Am I already aware of this condition?
You're aware that your skin's falling off, but you don't know why.
Okay. I just stare at you like that's supposed to mean something to me.
The only reason I know what that is because my village elder has come down with the same illness. Basically, what a soulmonger is when you are resurrected, your soul is being captive by a soulmonger, and unless we kill it, you die because your body's just basically decaying as you're going.
As I hear the word Kane, I kind of perk up a little bit.
All right, so are you guys just going to ride along in the cart and enjoy yourselves? B, you don't have to sit outside if you don't want to, obviously.
I am on purpose.
Okay.
I'm having my Raven, fly around, staying within the...
Oh, yes. Now's the perfect time. You should eat the raven before he realizes what you're doing. Yes. Oh, yes. Do you not hear me, girl? They're
Quiet all night. Why now?
They're
Why
coming.
now?
They're coming. I had to let you get your rest. They're coming for you. They're going to eat your soul. It's going to become a god.
I just kind of have my turtleneck kind of like stick out a little bit and go towards Sin, and then I just kind of nudge him like, hey, what's her story?
She got a couple screws loose. Yeah. After she broke the old man's door, she's kind of went crazy.
Oh,
My head
yes.
kind of retracts.
What are you doing? Just
deal
that
with it.
doesn't it look delicious? Look at those feathers. Just think how it'll slide. It would be amazing, wonderful. Yes, wonderful.
So, Evie, why is this?
You shouldn't listen to him. He's
Little
evil.
kid.
He's going to kill you. I say.
What?
He's going to kill
What?
you.
Why does this kid look like you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This kid behind you.
See,
why is
he's
I don't
plotting.
know what you're talking about.
He's plotting against you. Yes, he is. Oh, he's one of them. He's going to get you stabbed in the back. He's going to make you into one of his slaves. One of those undead minions he carries around. Torture you for eternity. Oh, it will be wonderful. His rave, take his power.
So, Evie's not saying anything. I look at Dane, I'm like, what the hell is up? You two look identical. If I throw a wig on you like I did in the inn, you look exactly like Evie. What's going on?
Why didn't you ask her?
See, he's
She
plotting.
knows the answers.
He's plotting against you. He's bringing them to bear on you. He will kill you. They're going to go against your true greatness as a paladin. Oh, yes. Yes, they are coming for you. I see it. Don't you feel it? Do you not feel it in your bones? Yes.
Evie,
Fuck off.
Evie,
Fuck off.
Evie.
No.
You should
Answer
not
the
let
damn
him manipulate everyone in this. You need them. He's the evil one here. He's going to kill you. And then he might feed you to the turtle. Be careful. Yes.
Evie.
I have enough voices being creepy. I don't need you doing it. I don't need you. Leave me alone.
Evie.
You know they can't hear me. Don't know I'm here with you. No.
Send some advice for you. Don't ever stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah, see, they
Yeah,
plot.
no.
They're going to kill you when you sleep. How are you going to sleep now?
Ugh.
As I see Evie like plugging her ears, I'm like tapping her in the back of the neck. Tap, 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 tap.
If you
What's
don't
wrong,
stop, I'm
Evie?
going to elbow you in the face.
What's wrong, Evie?
Don't tell them
Come on,
about
what's
us. We have a connection. No, don't let them know. You will have ultimate power. Yes, you will.
Because she's not listening to me. I take my dagger and I pick up one of those rotten tomatoes and I drop it down her armor. In the
Well, you
back.
can't drop it down her armor. It's taught to her body.
Okay.
You must act normal. Don't let them know I'm here, helping you, defending you, protecting you, telling you secrets of the great beyond, the void that lies out before all of us as we go. Yes, it will come.
Evie.
Embrace your gods.
As
Believe in
saying
them.
Evie, my
Don't-
raven starts mimicking me. Evie,
Fucking bird.
Evie. What?
What? I didn't say anything.
Evie.
So this is for a few hours going back and forth. You guys are getting closer and you see a port off in the coast of the Sword Coast in the ocean, and you see a grand ship, and it looks like you guys are heading straight for this ship. Yes, that's Captain. Yes, he will. Be careful. His always quite nice. You should watch him.
You were so broken up, I only heard part of that.
I said, yes, the captain will take you. Trolt. Just watch him. He's not what he seems. He's not always so nice to everyone. You should keep an eye on him even when you sleep. The raven's watching you. The raven's sitting next to you.
You are cutting in and out really bad.
Yeah,
Really?
like I could barely. Yeah.
Oh, I need Discord. Alright, we'll lower the... let's see here.
My Raven.
Is that better? Is that better? Guys?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like.
Yes, there's the captain. That ship, it would take you to Chort. He is not what he seems. You should watch him. Watch him, I say. He will try to hurt you. What is the raven doing next to you? What is it doing? It looks so delicious. You should take its power for yourself. Protect yourself from eyes that watch you when you are all alone and sleeping. He spies. He plots. He wants to kill you.
And Raven's still mimicking me right next to her. Evie, Evie, Evie.
Can I grab it?
Yeah. You roll a dexterity roll to see if you can grab it before it flies off. Sure, roll me a dexterity saving throw for your raven.
I rolled 2.
13.
Oh, B, you grab that sumbitch.
Can I okay, so I'm crazily start plucking feathers.
All right, so roll me a perception check to see if you see her grab your bird.
No, I don't.
All right, B, you're plucking feathers off his raven that's saying Evie, Evie.
I'm just sitting back, giggling in the corner, watching this.
I'm gonna eat it.
None of you see what B's doing. She's drawn the curtain down behind her.
Whoa.
I'm assuming Roshi's telling you a tale about his magazine and why it's so important.
Hey, Tane, check out this chick. Give my shovel a little shuffle.
All right, B, so you eat the raven. You eat it whole. You swallow it, and it's gone. Asher, all of a sudden you get this dread feeling, and I need you to roll me an Arcana check.
20.
Right. Your raven has disappeared. Poof. Your familiar's gone, and you don't know what happened to it.
I take the curtain and I move it because the last thing I knew is it was sitting right next to Evie. And I'm looking to see if I see anything. And I look at Evie. Do I notice anything?
You don't notice anything. She's just sitting there like she was before, plugging her ears and acting weird.
I'm like, I poke her for a second. Like, hey, have you seen my raven?
You should tell him, no, you haven't seen it. But it was delicious, wasn't it? You feel better now, don't you? Yes. Oh, you know the truth of the word.
I have not seen your bird.
Oh, well, easy enough. Must have flew over the 100 feet, so I recast it.
Can't recast it for 8 hours. Bird has a cooldown.
Okay.
You know your bird just basically you think it flew off and went into its resting place.
Flew over the 100.
Yeah.
Past the 100,
So
yeah.
you think your bird's just resting, getting repowered.
That sucks.
B, you notice you're up on the gates going into the shipyard, and you know the ship you need to go to now, so...
Okay, so we should get off and go to the ship.
Yes, tell them you must take them. You must take them to Cholt. Them to me, yes, you must. I will protect you, I promise. Be careful, I told you they were coming for you. Watch them at all times. Yes, it's wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, Evie, are you gonna answer my question yet?
Nope.
I'm gonna keep asking you.
Now I'm gonna tell you to fuck off.
We've been together for at least 6 years.
I've been friends with them a
What the
long
hell?
time, B.
Some
Yes.
mistakes need to stay hidden.
Oh, yes. He has lots of
Oh.
them in his closet. Skeletons
Ow.
falling.
So a mistake. With us being together for 6+
Just
years,
look
would
at
we have
him.
known
They're piling up
anything?
on his head as he speaks. Yes, he's got lots of secrets. He betrays you all the time.
Pretty sure I'm not the only one with secrets.
Nope.
It's just
I don't
easier
have one secret ever.
lies.
The power. He wants to take a Cererex power. Yes, he does. He wants to become a god. That's what those evil necromancers do. Oh, yes. It's so disgusting. He is going to delete you.
Delete.
Obsolete.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go on. For what? What are you trying to insight check?
Oh, I'll tell you, depending on what my role is.
Now my question.
7. I am.
With us being 6 years together, would she have mentioned anything?
I don't know.
that
That's
made-
up to her backstory. Honestly. That, Joker, what were you trying to do?
I was trying to read their key.
Their key. What do you mean key?
Like,
Oh.
I
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, you. They look normal to you. Just they're just weird people, is what you assume at this point.
Okay.
Yes, take him to Cholt. Let the soul monger eat him. All you have to do is get him killed. Yes. Let the god come. He will protect you, and I will be one with you finally. My wife and I live in eternity. Bring you to the void, where you will have ultimate power. Yes.
Let's go, Nish.
So are you guys? What are you doing? You gonna go talk to the captain to see if you can
I
acquire?
stop them and turn around for a second and go, "Don't trust the captain," and then do that.
So are you walking up on to try to acquire passage?
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing? Captain's standing at the dock. He's a slender man. He's Alvin. He's got very beautiful, bright yellow eyes. He's very stunning looking. Very muscular, in good shape. He's reading over a manifest and just talking to one of his crewmates and just going back to work.
That's it. Do something.
The other girl, I'm pretty sure you could probably get it a lot easier than I can.
I am done. I'm done being you. I dealt with the crap this morning. Your turn. Go.
Well, you know, we were supposed to let the turtle back there do something while we were here, so let's have him do it. Remember, we're supposed to follow him once we get to this point.
Okay.
So I already said, hey, we're at the shipyard.
Alright,
So I walk up to the captain. Excuse me, sir. I would like to pay for passage for me and my friends, please.
One second, please. I'm very busy. Did you get all the rice? Need the rice for the voyage, yes? Okay, we got rice. Did you get the tomatoes? Yes. The rum. Do we have the rum? Yes, we do? Okay. Alright. It looks like I have everything. Is it loaded? Okay. Alright, prepare the ship for departure. Yes, oh my god.
Do we have a problem, sir?
What in God's name are you? And he pulls out a tape and he starts measuring. Just don't move, don't move. Hi. You must weigh 500 pounds.
I kind of like turn my head a little bit as it comes out of my shell. It's like, I'm used to this by now. A lot of people don't see walking turtles everywhere.
You seek passage, yes?
Yes, sir.
And he starts pacing around you, just inspecting you. Well, you're not on my manifest. 500 pounds? Yes?
Minus 100, 400.
Alright, okay, and who did you want?
I wanted to bring the dwarves, the quiet one over there, and then possibility for passage of our horse and cart.
You know we're going to Cholt, where it's dinosaur-infested jungle that eats you, yes?
Yes, sir. That is my homeland.
Oh god, you're from Cholt?
Yes, don't worry. Us turtles are very humble people. Trade with anybody that try to avoid.
The people of Cholt look like this? I just took this contract. I can't believe we're doing this now. Yes, that will be, for the, 500 gold pieces, please, and you will procure passage.
I just kind of turn back to them and go,
If you don't have the money, we could put you to work, yes. I have many things on the ship that must be done.
We can do that.
Perfect. We volunteered to shovel the shit out of the stalls. Okay, that's one task field my crew doesn't need to do. Who's going to mop up all the piss after she shovels the shit?
Not I.
Should have trusted the voice.
not the monk.
Alright,
yes.
the little dwarf it is. And who's going to spit shine all my glasses?
I'll
do it.
Oh, I only need one of you.
I just kind of turn and look back at him, and I'm like, I will sit on you.
Your little pony ass.
Go ahead.
Alright.
If you want to go and spend time shining them.
I accept the job, sir. And I give him like a little bit of a humble bow.
The last one is, Skinny, yes. You're going to go into the crow's nest, and you will ride there for the remainder of the ship. It's a little cold, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to see if you're going to hit any rocks or anything. Beware, the birds like to eat people. I was told to watch out for giant birds. Giant, like the size of my ship birds.
Damn.
Alright, you have your assignment. We'll see if you do satisfactory or not. If you do not, we will just throw you overboard. Don't worry about it. Yes?
I just give him another humble bow, and I say, I accept the offers, and thank you very much.
All aboard. Come with me now, my friends. We will have a great journey. It'll only take 3 months.
And then with that 3 months, I kind of give him a poke on the shoulders, turn away, and be like, 3 months?
Oh,
Please
yes.
tell me there's other women on the ship, right?
No, we're an all-male crew.
Do you have like a private place on the ship?
No, you'll share quarters with the your horse in the stall, all of you. There's some hay there. You'll be good.
FYI, nobody touched my hay.
I hear this and I'm like, hey, I'm staying in Crow's Nest. Fuck y'all. Evie, you'll be right at home.
I'm
It's
the only
good.
female on this ship. That makes me uncomfortable.
You're also crazy. You're fine.
From you.
All right, we must be off. We have a deadline to meet. Thank you. I appreciate your patronage and your help. Yes, this is going to be fantastic. Oh, yes, get on the ship. It is time for us to go home. We are going home. Just remember, home, yes, home. It is a wonderful place for you to live in eternity.
Can I do a perception check of the ship as we're walking on?
You know, too, as you scan it, it is a beautiful, well-built, very heavily constructed ship. It looks like it's got about 16 cannons on each side. It's well crewed, about 300 crew. And down below is the store. They keep all the food and everything they're taking on their voyage to deliver to Port Nyanzaru. So it's a beautiful, elegant ship.
Okay, cool.
Who's pulling the horse board?
I'm already on my way up the Crow's Nest.
I was walking behind the captain since I was talking with him.
Who's pulling the horse on board?
Well, I'm doing that.
So as you get the horse on board, it takes a shit in the middle of the ship. Oh. What did we just get? I didn't see it. Oh my god. Did we just get a follow? We did. We did. And I missed it. I am so sorry. Alert box isn't up on this. Thank you for the follow. You are amazing and I love you. So yeah, the horse takes a giant right there.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
As I see, I start laughing enough where Evie can hear me. Like, you get to play with shit.
Get high. Thank you so much for that follow. You're fucking amazing, and I do love you, and I appreciate you being here to hang out with us. Yes, you'll have to clean that up. It's a little weird of a cabin, so make sure you do a rickety job on this pretty shit. The only way you get to chopped. It's the only way. You must save yourself.
Okay, so I'm cleaning up poop.
All right, B cleans up the poop and throws it overboard. All right, as you guys get settled in, the ship sets sail. As you're looking around, you see the port falling away from you, and it's getting smaller and smaller. The sea is still a very crystal blue. You can see quite a ways down. You do see some fish and some sharks and stuff swimming around. Nothing threatening. You're about 20 feet up in the air on this ship. And as you guys go along, you're doing your jobs. You're interacting with the crew, getting to know them. You all get a regular schedule. And you get there, about halfway there, and it gets a little rough, and it's storming, and the waves are kind of rocking the ship back and forth pretty heavily. So I need to start with you. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw to see if you toss chunks all over the deck from the crow's nest. Guess who has to clean it up if he throws it?
No!
Asher, I can't hear you.
17, not counting my, so yeah, 17.
All right. Master Roshi, I will give you advantage since you're a turtle and you like the water. Okay. So you roll twice and give me the higher total. B, you're a mountain dwarf, so you, Luca, have disadvantage. So both of you go ahead and roll.
Righteous.
17.
All right, you're fine.
13.
That's your lowest roll.
Oh boy.
To my low. Oh, yeah. I rolling twice?
Yeah, because you have disadvantage. You gotta take the lowest roll.
15. So yeah, so it'd be the 13.
Okay, Luca, what did you roll?
I got a 10.
Oh, Luca pukes all over the floor right in front of you, B. Cleaning lady, please, could you do something about this? Most people can handle the sea, but apparently, you mountain dwarfs aren't the most resilient, are you? So, B, as you start cleaning up this puke, I need you to go ahead and give me another roll. See if you throw up, because you're cleaning it up.
Is it another disadvantage one or
Just a regular Constitution saving throw.
18?
You're fine. Clean it up with no problems. I don't know, do you just look at Luca like, really?
It's karma. I get it.
All right, so the 3 months go by. It's an event trip. Asher, you only saw a couple birds. Oh crap! Oh crap! Where is I? Song 07. Thank you for the follow. You're fucking amazing, and I love you. Welcome to the channel. Asher, you saw some bigger birds as you're close. You can see Port Nine off the distance as you guys are riding in, and you're starting to see a lot of wildlife flying around, and they kind of are some really big fucking birds, and you're a little nervous at the time. They're a lot bigger than you imagined in your mind. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Also gonna take it that I've already had my raven come back to me and sit.
Yes. Yep. Raven is sitting.
Okay. I yell down land ahoy to let the captain know that we're coming up, even though he probably already knows it from the time he's taken us. And then I try to just kind of peek out because oh shit, those are huge. And I'm just waiting.
So as you guys are all looking over the ship and you're looking at Port Nyanzaru, you see a tropical city under a blazing sun. It's very hot here. As you pull into the harbor, you hear the familiar sounds of dock hands working. You look around. As you're looking around, you see lots of ships being loaded and unloaded in the port. It's a really big port. You can tell this has got to be the center of Schultz itself, where a lot of the trading in the village, or not village, but people live and work, and this looks like a hub city to you guys. You hear the waves slapping up against the dock. Heavy barrels are being rolled now through the cobblestone towards the center of the city, and you hear a lot of pirate songs being sang. But as you look up, Port Nyanzaru, the captain explains to you, is a beautiful city from what he's been told. And now that you're seeing it with your own eyes, it's just this explosion of color that you've never seen in Neverwinter or Waterdeep, or even Baldur's Gate is high ritzy class as it was described to you by the innkeeper. This is very beautiful. There's bright pinks and blues and greens, and there's tall, lavish buildings with beautiful silken drapes around them, and there's beautiful cobblestone cut out and meticulously kept in very good order, and it's just gorgeous, and it's nothing you have ever seen in the Sword Coast of Faerun. You also see painted on the wall, there is giant lizards being ridden by people, and you see some murals have people riding them. Some murals have, what it looks like to be a very ancient mythical battle that took place with hundreds of warriors, fighting against these large lizard-like creatures that you have never seen in your life. You see, bards on the corner with very bright feathers coming out of their hats, and they're playing their lutes and singing and dancing. Children are playing and running through the streets. You see a bunch of merchants carrying cargo away, and it's just a beautiful place, and you guys can tell the atmosphere is very happy and cheery here. People aren't upset or complaining. It just seems like a good, wholesome place to live.
I need a drink.
Me too.
I turn back to the party, and then I just kind of wave my arm and welcome to Chol.
So, to the dude, since you are from here, where's the best place to get some alcohol?
There's a couple of decent taverns around here, but I want to treat you guys back in my home village to the brew that my people make. Makes the regular people's brew look like water.
Sounds awesome.
So, as you guys board the ship, the captain tells you, "Thank you so much for your wonderful efforts and work. I appreciate you. I'll be watching you. I will see you again, I hope. You are a wonderful crew to have for free."
Unaware, I just give him another humble bow and says, "Thank you for taking us on voyage. We appreciate everything that you've done for us."
And as you guys get off the ship, you deboard, you walk down, and you're starting to head into the city looking for a tavern. Someone teleports themselves right in front of you, and she's just standing there looking at you.
Whoa.
Can I do a Arcana to see what else I sense from her? I mean, we just saw her teleport, but I want to see.
You can tell she's a maid. She's very beautiful. She's got flowing golden blonde hair. She's she's elven, and she's just standing there, and she's very, stiff is what you can see, and she has a look of concern and almost like a look of dread upon her face as she looks at you, and she goes, finally you have arrived. Roberta said you would be along to meet my mistress. She needs to see you, and we need your help. I don't know what to do, and neither does anyone else. We are in a dire situation. If you could please come with me to meet my lady. She needs you. She needs good adventurers who are willing to take on giant risks. Please, I'm begging you, follow me to my mistress's humble home.
I'll follow you anywhere, baby.
Are there gonna be alcohol there?
There is
Food.
food, but there will not be any alcohol. This is a very serious situation. Please, would you take this seriously? Miss Roberta said you would help us.
I take it serious, but I've been on ship for 3 months. I want some alcohol.
You've had rum for 3 months, Asher.
Oh fuck!
I told you rum was loaded.
Something other than rice, please.
We will make a fine dinner for you, but you must come quickly. I don't know how much time my master has.
I just start really picking up the pace. Come on, guys, let's go!
This turtle's trying to walk fast. And she turns and she just starts leading you through a maze, streets and walkways, and she's just weaving in and out, and you can tell she knows exactly where she's going, and she's obviously taking the quick route to her master's house.
We, set up and stay with the horses, the carriage.
Yeah, the captain's making sure your horse and your carriage get taken care of.
Okay. I'm following her. I just following her.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so as you guys walk along, you notice large lizards just walking about in the city streets with people riding them. You hear people talking and clamoring over race. They're talking about bets they're making and wagers and who's going to win and who's the best racer in the city and which will be the grand champion for the year.
What a mess.
We arrived in port at the right time.
I look at the turtle. I'm like, what do you mean?
Let's take care of our business that we need to do here first with this gorgeous, beautiful young lady right here. And then we'll get to some real entertainment.
Hey, you got something right here, and I point to his nose. And I get something right there. You might want to wipe it off.
I wouldn't consider that brown nosing. He's trying to get laid. There's a difference.
Nay.
Hey, did I get it?
Yeah, yep. You got it.
Yeah, you deserve that shit.
I just sneak my head in closer to him and I'm like, screw this out for me.
You ain't getting laid.
I'll be right back, guys.
I'll make your whole body go numb in 2 pinches if you fuck this up.
Fuck, I can do that myself. Fuck you.
Go cock blocking. Stop it.
Hey, use a crazy one. They'll have sympathy for you. You know, just use her. She's crazy. I mean, crazy sympathy sex is better than no sex.
Well,
Anyway.
I gotta agree on that.
Now, Evie, since as we're weaving in and out, Evie, what the fuck is up with this kid?
Fuck
Read
you!
my book.
Go on faster.
So there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on in the city, but you guys are walking and the pace starts to slow down a little bit. And you guys are coming upon a beautiful, beautiful path leading up to a very exquisite and elegant, well-kept home. The bushes are trimmed, the flowers are pruned. They look to be growing fantastically. It's the most beautiful garden outside of a home you've ever seen in your entire lives. Even Lord Neverwinter's garden does not compare to the beauty that you see before you.
Well, she must be loaded.
That's the first thing I think.
Please come quick. My master awaits in her chambers. She is in her study, waiting for you. She will regale you with the horridness that has befallen her.
Okay. So as we enter the house, can I make a perception?
Yeah. What are you trying to get a perception check for?
And I roll a 20. Just the lay of the land. Like, do we see anything? What are we looking at?
Like I described, a very beautiful, elegantly kept house. You see some magical brooms going around sweeping and cleaning, so you can tell there's some arcane power running through this house. It must belong to some sort of mage, sorcerer, or wizard, somebody very powerful indeed. All right, so you guys are you following her up to the study?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, as you enter, you see a chair with its back to you. You see some shelves lined along the walls with probably what appears to you to be hundreds of tomes. There's a nice big fireplace with a crackling fire, and you see what seems to be a slender woman sitting in a chair, and she's not facing you, but she's wrapped in like a shawl. She's got herself tucked in really nice, and she's just, sitting there very still, not moving. But she says to you in a raspy voice, "Come in, please. I need you. Some weird things, they're happening, and I was told you might be willing to help."
I wanna do a Arcana check, just to see if I can tell I know there's something wrong, but if I can tell what's wrong before we actually physically see her.
Okay, so go ahead and do your Arcana check.
18.
So as you go ahead and you start, sensing with your magic through your check, she just waves you off. Child, your magic is not needed. I will give you answers, for I am the one who needs you. I need your help. Yes, please come in and just help me, please. I don't know how long I have. Stop typing, B. Luca, you too.
I'm not typing.
You were.
You have no proof of this.
Look at B's face.
Smartest DM ever.
And that tells a lot right there.
All right, so are you guys gonna? And she asks you to come sit, and you can see there's some pillows, kind of in a semi arc around her in front of her by the fire on each side of it, where you guys could sit down very quickly. These are large, very nice, silken, fluffy pillows that you look very, very comfortable. And there's little stands next to them, and there's a pair of food with some goblets on it. And it all looks delicious because you've been eating nothing but fish and rice for the last 3 months.
I go to sit down to listen and see what she needs.
I sit down and try to. I want to eat.
What are you doing, Master Roshi?
I say standing just because knowing how my shell is, I don't want to ruin any of her pillows, so I just stay standing, trying not to be offensive.
And the cute girl that you were hitting on snaps back in, and she's got a special turtle for you to sit in.
Will you marry me?
Do I look stupid, old man? My powers are so beyond you. So beyond you. You couldn't even comprehend the things I think about. I have real work to do. Please stop bothering me.
Worth the shot. But thank you for the chair.
Yes, my great elder. I hope you enjoy it.
I just see her. She's walking back, and I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Luca, what are you doing?
Taking a chair, but not touching the food.
Are you not hungry, my young friend? My young one, my thief, my boy. The food is not poisoned or tainted. I promise I wouldn't bring you here to kill you. I need you to save me, for I once was an adventurer like you. I went out and slew many great beasts and saved my people, brought great riches upon Chult. But I tried many, many times.
Did you take an arrow to the knee?
That's what I am glad someone said it.
Do I look like a fool? I got eaten by a god is how I died. Have you ever been eaten by a god?
Nope. I don't believe I have.
The death curse has struck me just like your young one there. He is dying like me. It will catch up with him. It will tear him apart, and he will lose his strength as he goes. That's why I need you. He needs you. There's hundreds of people who need you. Have you ever heard of Great Lich Acererak?
Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, all of you can roll a history check to see if you've ever heard of Acererak, because none of you, I'm assuming, probably haven't. Maybe Asher, because devils and dibble dabbles.
Hey-oh. Not 20 or 23.
11.
1.
14.
Master Roshi could tell you all about the great lizard beasts that roam around the village. Alright, so the three of you know that everybody but Luca has more information, but you all know that he's a great lich who's gone to many pains, and what you've heard of him is he travels world to world throughout the void, and he sets up traps and tries to kill adventurers and steal souls. No one ever found his phylactery. It's the most guarded secret he has. Yes, Acererak has made this soulmonger, and it is killing us. Those of us who have been resurrected are no longer the same. We are slowly being dragged back to the dirt, and it will consume our soul. And if it's not stopped, we will be sent into the Atropal and be eaten, devoured, consumed, never to be revived again, blessed by the light to be raised from the dead, to serve a greater purpose in this life.
We can't have that now. I mean,
Even you, Necromancer, have no bearing or understanding of how great a threat this is. This is serious. Your soul could be consumed too, if you die. A new god will enter this world when it has enough souls. We cannot let Acererak win. We must stop him and his plans. We must destroy the Soulmonger so we can return to our natural state. We must do this or we will never gain our strength back. Do you not want your soul to die, woman?
oh, huh? And I look at Evie like,
Excuse
what
me?
the fuck?
You don't know what to do.
Your aura is the same as his. Do you not realize this? You share an essence from the gods.
That explains so much, especially the wig. So much. Evie, we've been together 6 years and you've never told me this.
Because as far as I know, he was dead.
Well, now
Well,
you have a
yeah.
second chance to save him and not let him go this time. Paladin. You must destroy the Soulmonger. I don't know how long I have, but the clerics have tried everything. I've even contacted the Jim Doc Magic. He can't even figure out what is going on or why I can't be revived, and now it looks as if he's befallen the same thing as he researches it and tries to figure out how to save the entire world.
I think we should help.
Where do we need to go?
I have some contacts who could help you. Have you ever heard of the Harpers? I've been in contact with them lately. They've learned that the Soulmonger, according to their source, is somewhere here in Chol. We don't know where. But you will have to be strong. I need a strong party to go do this. For I have sent many, and many have not returned. Not for my soul, but for their souls also, you must destroy this. Good, brave men and women, of all races, have died trying to figure out what is going on. The Tortle, they have lost me to this horrid atrocity being cursed upon us.
At this point, the grip on my walking stick just cracks. From me gripping it just throughout this conversation, I'm just thinking of my village elder and everybody else that we lost to furious. So I just crack my walking stick from anger and slowly walk towards her. What was her name again?
Her name is... You guys haven't asked yet, so...
Perfect. So slowly walk up. Milady, what is your name?
My name is Syndra. Syndra Sylvain. I am a human. I am an archmage. Mage of the greatest category. I have lived many years, fought many battles, seen many things. I have defended us numerous times against the dragons, Tiamat, the giants as they tried to take over our world, and now this abomination of Acererak is going to destroy us. I will not have it. I am not powerful enough to do this on my own. You see the state I'm in. I can barely move, but let me see your cane. I can still do this for you.
So I give her the cane.
Straight up.
And she takes it and she goes down and she just rubs her hands over it and it's completely fixed and she hands it back to you.
I inspect it and then I lay it on the ground and then kind of kneel in front of her. And I say, Syndra, we will do everything in our power to help you.
I'm 100% in to help because this guy's fucking with my stuff. So if he's stealing the souls and then destroying the bodies, that fucks up my plans.
You must speak with the Harpers. They might have more information. But there's going to be many journeys. It's going to be perilous, and if you die, are you prepared to enter eternity within devouring hell? You will not go to the places you paladins serve your god, yes, to earn favor and light and service, to go to the ultimate heaven of your people, of your chosen lord. Yes? Well, think of it this way. You will be damned. You will not know anything. It will be black. You will rot in the light of a new evil god. You will never know the fruits of your labor, none of you, not even you, necromancer. This will be excruciating in every manner until every ounce of your soul is torn and destroyed. This is real. This is a serious threat. It threatens all of our loved ones who die, that do not get to go to eternal glory as they've serviced their lords or ladies. You must be quick and efficient if you wish to complete this task, especially you, Paladin, or you will lose what you lost once again.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So, you said we gotta go to the Harpers.
You should speak with the Harpers.
I look at Master Roshi, because he's from here. I'm pretty sure he knows where to take us.
The Harpers he will not know. I will send a contact to you. They will find you. In 3 days, at the grand race to crown the champion of all riding champions for the city of Jolt. There will be the grand champion of this beautiful land. In Port Nyanzaru, there's a grand race of great living beasts, tamed and ridden. You will see. You will see. Until I say you should go to the city and explore and find anything you might find people looking for help who might be able to provide you with some information or some help. You should try to find a guide who's been through the jungle. They may know a safe passage for what you're looking for. But in 3 days, I tell you, you should be prepared for my Harper. During the race, they will meet you. I would say you go to the Thundering Lizard or Chaos House of Repose if you want a good night's sleep, a good meal, and good people. The people of Port Nyanzaru are decent folks who work hard every day. I also think you should seek out the merchant prince, Wakanga Otamu. He's an old friend of mine. If you tell him I sent you, he might be able to help you in some way. There is a lot of merchant princes here running the city. It is a form of government, but it is fair, and they are just and kind to all the people. Master Roshi, your people have suffered much. I know you brought these people here, but I think you should accompany them on this journey.
I will. Just so you and them don't suffer the same fate as my people.
And please don't hit on my daughter again.
I just give her a slight bow and I say, I apologize for my actions.
Your people are not known for their lewdness, I should say. You're very humble people who work very hard. And you should learn a thing or two from your elders who came before you.
I apologize and I shall.
Wakanga. 3 days, my Harper agent will find you. Farewell, I must rest now. Enjoy the meal downstairs that I have set out for you. It's a grand feast, for it may be your last grand feast. Remember, if you don't succeed, there is no heaven or hell. There is no evil or darkness. There is only eternal damnation, where you will never know anything until your soul is shredded forever to never return, along with everyone else you have failed. Yes, she tells you the truth. She is honest. She is good.
As we get ready to walk down, I pull out a black notebook and I hand it to Evie, who, you know, and just to hand it to everybody.
Oh, this
So everybody touches the notebook.
I ain't taking crap.
Alright, as we're heading out, I pull out a piece of paper and start scribbling on it.
Okay. Are you doing it in plain sight, so everybody can see you, or are you trying to hide it?
Everybody can see this.
All right.
Did
They have no
everybody
idea what I'm writing.
but Evie touched the notebook?
No, I didn't.
Did everybody but Evie
Okay.
touched the notebook?
I look at you suspiciously. What the hell is that?
Just a regular notebook.
Joker, roll me a perception check as you're walking down to the grand banquet hall to have your grand banquet meal that she's providing you.
$21.
You see a picture hanging on the wall. There's a lot of pictures in this room. But you see a picture of many different people, and as you're looking around and you're scanning the room, you see a picture of your great-great-great-grandfather standing tall on the castle steps that were once built just outside your village. And next to him, standing there, is Sylvain.
Just kind of stand there, not moving, and just a trickle of a tear just rolls down my snout.
Okay. Everybody roll me a perception check to see if you see this. Yeah, you're good.
I got a 13.
Okay.
15.
All right, so you all see just a tear, one tear shed, and it's just rolling down the snout of Master Roshi, your new companion, who's very humble right now and very sad. Go lay down, Arthas. Get in your bed.
I walk over, not wanting to touch his hands, because no. I put my hand on his shoulder to let him know that we understand. Oh, I understand.
Be careful, he might raise your grandfather from the dead.
I just kind of look at his hand, look at him, wipe the tear away, and I say, let's eat.
All right, so you sit down. And you guys. There's this grand banquet laid out before you. Um, it's everything you could think of. There's ham. There's turkey. There's boar. It's just a fine feast befitting a prince himself.
Look like you're gonna sleep good tonight.
Food.
In walks the daughter, and she just looks at you. Are you going to help my mother?
Yes.
Please do not fail like the rest of them did. Many have come before you. Please take this very seriously. This is a very, very dangerous game you're playing now. And there's not much we can do for you except for get you information. And she just disappears and teleports away. Yes, you must help them. Yes, oh yes. It will be wonderful when you claim your power.
So, Evie,
Anything.
while we're eating, explain more about this. This is supposed to be your son?
Can you not leave skeletons where they lie?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I was going to say,
Good
actually,
point.
the necromancer
Good
wouldn't.
point.
No, I can't. We've been together for 6 years and you never once mentioned, hey, I got pregnant. I'm a pally. I had a kid. The kid something, and now the kid is teaming up with us. Yeah, so
Sounds like you have all the knowledge you need.
nope, we're missing the, point. Why? Who the hell is this kid? Who's its father? And why haven't you told me?
Thank you very much.
You're in it until I decide otherwise. I mean, we've been
Evie.
together 6 years.
I'm ignoring you.
Yeah, my raven. I'm assuming a raven came in with us.
Your raven was banned at the door.
Okay. I swear, if you don't tell me, I'm gonna just pester you the whole time until you tell
Why
me.
does it matter?
Well, because if we know who the father is, there's a possibility that somehow this is all connected. I mean, look, he's obviously been raised from the dead. So,
Because he died.
What? when? I mean, a quick fill and me and blah did this, blah, and he died, blah. There's the blahs that you're not putting in.
Do you know what kind of paladin I am?
No, I just know you're a pally.
Of vengeance.
Okay, so
The
you got
Punisher.
pissed off,
Punisher.
and okay, so that might seem who's the main focus of your vengeance.
I don't want to have this conversation. Don't.
Huh? Well, we all keeping secrets, I see.
Is
Well,
Why don't we just ask the other dwarf?
Just one secret from you. And then I take the note out of my hand, and then one of these new motherfuckers put this in my pocket. And I throw the note down.
Well, you know it wasn't the old portal.
So, explain.
I just keep scribbling on my piece of paper.
no one's talking.
Great. So we have Evie's kid, who died somehow, comes back. Imagine how it gets picked to run with us. to go kill a guy, and the name slipped my mind. But so we have to deal with that. Now we have a Ninja Turtle missing his rat. Well, his village has come down with the same thing that's happening to your son. And I got pretty much everything straight so far.
Joker, you should ask your question again. I don't think they heard you when you were trying to talk to Asher.
If we're so concerned with her past, why don't we ask her past?
I look at the other mountain dwarf. So, would you like to fill some in, considering your mom is refusing to?
The simple short of it, I died, I came back, she was gone. End of story.
Do you have abandonment issues?
No, I think it's just you. And I go back to writing.
All right, it's starting to get late. You guys know you should probably go head to an inn to find it. You've got 3 days before the Harper agent meets you. And you need to speak with Prince Wakanga still. And you don't even know how to find Prince Wakanga.
Are we leaving the house?
That's up to you guys. You're going to get kicked out soon, though, I can tell you that.
We probably should leave and like find lodging for the night.
As we're walking through the streets, I'm looking for the typical street urchins that the Thieves Guilds love to use to run messages.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll, like, investigation or perception?
As far as you see right now, you don't see anything.
Okay.
What you notice about this place that it's odd and it seems to run differently than anything you've ever seen.
I start looking around for any thieves' symbols.
You see symbols, but they're not these symbols. Nothing you've ever laid eyes upon.
So not the typical thieves' symbols I'm used to.
Yes.
Oh, this makes things more complicated.
Oh, yes, it does. New land, new place. All right, so where are you guys going? Where are you guys headed?
Well, if I remember correctly, she gave us 2 recommendations for inns.
Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Asher Roshi. Out of those 2 that she gave us, what one's better, you know? Has women in it. Men, in case, you know, Evie wants to have another kid. So, what one would you recommend? Oh no, I'm kind of really upset that we've been together 6 years, and you've never brought this to.
You never think for 2 seconds that maybe that past is painful? I don't want to fucking talk about it. How about we just leave it at that?
I kind of back into my shell a little bit, like, hey.
But with me raising the dead, what happens if I would have accidentally raised him, even more pissed, and then try to smite me, which wouldn't work very well?
I walk up to her, and I just quietly whisper, "This is the problem with necromancers. They love digging up the past."
Yes, yes, we do.
As far as inns, if I wrote down the name correctly, I would recommend the Thundering House.
The Thundering Lizard, you mean?
Oh, Lizard. Oh, I probably got them backwards.
Thundering Lizard. Apologies.
Yeah, it's Kaya's House of Repose, the Thundering Lizard.
Well, let's go to it. Lead the way.
All right, Master Roshi navigates you for about 15 minutes until you come in this large inn. People outside on a balcony, and there's tables set up, and people are drinking and singing. There's, some bards playing some music, having a good time. You see some dinosaurs being fed by some large lizards. You don't know where. Just cat-like people holding the reins and just walking them along. No problem.
Well, I don't think our horse is gonna do us any good against those if we have to travel outside the city.
You might not want to lose your horse. It did cost you 40,000 gold.
I didn't agree to that. Evie agreed to it.
No, the party agreed to it because you work for Rocky.
Very true.
Fair enough.
So, as we walk in to the Thunder Lizard, I find a table, in the corner of a quiet corner, and I go sit at one of the chairs.
All right. A waiter walks up and he looks right at Master Roshi. Ah, Master Roshi, you've returned at last. It's good to see you again, sir.
Just give him a humble bow. Good to see you too. How have things been?
Oh, the business is wonderful. Yes, it's very good here. Lots of visitors lately. The race is coming up. Everybody's coming into town, and I'm so excited. So excited. I've got my Buttercup this year. I highly recommend Buttercup. Yes, great Triceratops.
Buttercup has definitely been a fan favorite the last couple of years.
She's getting faster every year. She gets older for some reason. I don't know what they do to her in the off season, but my God, she's amazing. Who are your friends? Who have you brought? You brought us new customers?
No, yes I did. So I just go around and start introducing everybody. This is Evie, Sin, and Dane. And actually, they're new into town. So why don't you tell them about Buttercup and what else is going on?
Oh, Buttercup, let me tell you, she is magnificent. Beautiful Triceratops. They always paint the wonderful symbol of the sun god on them. You know Lavender, yes? Hello?
Yes, we do know of him.
I want to snap my fingers at Bibi because she's not here.
I am here, and it has to do with what I'm doing has to do with the game.
Yes, Buttercup, she's I tell you, she's got, I guarantee she's going to win this. Yes, this is her year. She's never won before, always coming last, but this is definitely her year. As a matter of fact, I don't think she's ever even finished a race. But the fans love her.
For the underdog.
Yes. I would suggest you, if you're new to the city, you must take in the race in 3 days. 3 days. And it'll be a magnificent thing to watch. The dinosaurs just run through the streets. Mayhem knocking into each other, trying to wreck each other into walls. And it's going to be glorious as they just race for that finish line. The 3 laps they have to go. There'll be beautiful chandeliers hanging everywhere, lighting up the way, the path before them, and they have this beautiful trophy made of solid gold at the end of the winner.
And if we were to want to put some money on one of the participants, who would we talk to?
Oh, the day of the race, there'll be a great day to do your bartering, I'll say. There'll be people down there at the race start line looking for, the wages of sorts you probably would like to do.
As I'm healing this, Am I able to put two and two together? Why Master Roshi has all that money that he owes Robbie?
Yeah, bro.
At least in my mind, putting this together, whether it's true or not, that this
Well,
could kind of be...
what I'll tell you is what you know is that you heard what Robbie had to say, not Master Roshi had to tell you yet.
True.
So, would you like the finest Cholton ale we have to serve here in Port Nyanzaru? So, we'll be needing bedding for tonight.
Yes.
We have fine rooms. This is a fine establishment. It's a jovial atmosphere. Singing, dancing, enjoy yourselves. I'll bring you out some beautiful Cholton wine on the house.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And may I use my normal room for just a second?
Normal room. Yes, it's always open. You know that. Your people are always welcome here. You have one reserved for your village, yes?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What are you going to do in that room? You're not going to make a mess again, are you?
No.
Please don't leave your shell in this time.
No, I'm actually not taking it that way.
No, literally, please don't leave your shell in there. You walked out naked last year. The wine is good, but you don't need that much, my friend.
So cut off the turtle at some point.
It was a bad year. That's Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie said you needed money for your village. Would you like to elaborate with that?
Buttercup.
Got you. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay.
Oh yes, Buttercup. Last year, let me tell you, she was charging forward in the lead, and then she ran straight into Kaya's house of repose for some reason. At one point, I will tell you, the turtle village that Master Roshi comes from did own Buttercup. But they no longer own her because she had a interesting accident, we'll say, collapsing the entire building, and now Kaya kind of, the money they were going to rebuild a beautiful castle with, is gone. Yes, Master Roshi?
That's also the story of how I lost my shell.
Yes, I think it was Tortle is what you kept saying last year.
Which said it again?
I said, I think you kept saying Tortle after it happened last year.
Definitely not one of my better moments.
So, how did I get myself mixed in this mess?
Anyways, I will bring your drinks right over. Listen to the beautiful music we have. And enjoy yourselves for the night. Oh, by the way, it costs, because Master Roshi's with you, 5 silver per room per night you need to stay.
How much?
5 silver. Are you deaf?
A little bit, but...
Maybe you could raise one of those skeletons to give you proper ears.
Well, I mean, why I'm raising skeletons out of people's closets.
Well, enjoy yourself. It's a wonderful place to be. You came at the right time of year to visit. Thank you all for coming to the Thundering Lizard. All right, so another waiter comes over, sets down some cheese and some crackers in front of you, and they also put down some pretty good sized glasses of wine. It's a deep blood red wine, and it smells very sweet and fragrant.
I'm drinking.
All right.
I wait until Master Rossi drinks.
I just take a small sip, and then I politely get up and I say, "Excuse me," and then I go to my normal room for just a minute.
All right, so Joker, we're going to follow you to your room. Camera cuts away to Joker going to his room.
So, as I enter my room, I just look around to see all the possessions I left the last time I stayed, and I spot my loot in the back right corner of the room.
Okay.
So I go over, pick it up, start tuning it. Finally got to the tune I need to, and then walk back out and go up to the stage.
Okay. You guys go ahead and roll me a perception check.
6.
I don't see shit. I have, yeah.
Luca?
19.
All right, Luca, you see Master Rossi slowly making his way over to the main stage, and you see the other bard politely pull out a very special turtle chair for him to sit down next to him, and it looks like he is carrying a lute in his hand.
I start paying close attention.
All right, Joker, I want you to roll me a dexterity roll for your playing of the lute to see how well you play it.
13.
All right, so you just start jamming away with this other bard, and what are you going to sing?
Oh, hang on, I gotta see.
Regale us with a tune, great Master Rossi.
Cannot lie, you are the brothers, can't deny. Well, walks in with a pretty face, laying in your face, you get sprung. And I just continue singing.
The crowd stops, and they're just looking at Master Roshi playing and singing, and they just start clapping. Oh, the great Master Roshi has returned to us at last. His songs he regales, they're so amazing. I wonder where he learns them.
I do too.
Am I drunk enough for this shit?
So you and Asher now hear Master Roshi singing. You've turned because the crowd stopped for a minute, and you see him up there just jamming away and singing, I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Oh, so the Ninja Turtle has other hidden talents. Awesome.
All right, so you guys are sitting around. Master Roshi's up on the stage jamming away. What are you three doing?
I'm sipping the wine, eating a little bit. You know, not gonna get drunk.
As you guys taste this wine, you can tell it's quite fine. It's a very, very good vintage.
I start taking note of all the thieves' symbol locations where I saw them.
Okay, you can take all that down.
I want to start trying to decipher the script. See if I can figure out how things work in this
Go
area.
ahead and roll me an insight check, Luca.
Insight or investigation?
Insight.
Damn. 19.
So you realize that these symbols you saw along the way are all symbols of Great Lord Lathander.
Okay. I'll make a little note of Lathander, question mark.
Yes, the Great Lord of Light Lathander, the Blessed Sun Lord. The one who beams his shining rays upon your beautiful face and raises you up into the light of his bosom, giving you endless view of the merciless sun.
I make a little note underneath it. Creepy sun bastard.
As we
God.
in, I while I'm sitting there, I'm taking note of places that things could be hidden. Or, where people would hide valuable stuff, like maybe a false wall.
There's nothing in this place that's hiding anything from you.
So, Evie.
Can I just continue to stare at my cup and contemplating my life?
Hey, I was just gonna ask, don't you have type of spells if we fight this thing to easily kill it, or are we gonna have to actually fight it? I mean, you're a pally, so I'm assuming somewhere you have like a smite thing that you can smite these things and kill it quick.
Might. I have sensing. I do more healing and buffing than I do smiting.
Wouldn't healing them hurt them if they're undead? Question mark.
I think it works like that.
Question mark, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I can fear them.
No.
All right, so as the night goes on, you guys start to retire to your rooms, and the next 2 days passes, and it's the day of the grand race for crowning of the champion of Scholt. You guys wake up bright and early. The sun is shining, the city is beautiful as ever. There's decorations up everywhere. There's pillows set out for you to watch the race. The streets have been cleared to allow the lizards to make their way through safely and successfully without hurting anyone. Hopefully not crushing any buildings this year, Master Roshi. What are you guys doing? You all convene, you sit down, you have breakfast, it's brought to you. The waiter looks, Master Roshi, we will put this on your tab. You can pay it later if you'd like. No big deal.
I appreciate that. I'll make sure I pay it back as soon as I possibly can.
Thank you, sir. And he walks away. You guys have a full English breakfast in front of you.
I sit down and I'm eating. I look at Master Roshi. I'm like, so big race today. Buttercup, but who are the other ones that are racing against Buttercup?
I need to go AFK for a second.
Okay. A man sitting next to you here says, "Oh, you want to know about the others, huh?"
Yes.
Well, there's Flabberjaw, the giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. They call him Flabberjaw because for some reason his bottom lip just droops down and hangs at all times. I think he had a horrible accident when they were training him, but no one really knows the answer. As they say, he has 2 left feet, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you should bet on him. Would you like to make a wager against me?
No, I'm just trying to see who's all going against Buttercup.
There's who else is there? There's Flabberjaw, there's Buttercup, there's Vanderbilt, the Stegosaurus, swinging his tail mightily to and fro, hitting his opponents.
Who was the winner last year, and are they racing this year?
Tessa was the winner last year. The pterodactyl, but they said the pterodactyl was a cheat. So, yeah, she can't race anymore because they said flying is not the same as racing everyone on the ground. I'd put my money on Buttercup if I were you. I think Buttercup has a real good chance this year. Maybe she won't run into Kay's House of Repose.
Do you know why she ran into that? Inn?
I don't know. What? Am I supposed to know what a dumb lizard thinks when it runs around?
I just figured you might have heard something through the grapevine. Somebody put food there or something to kind of help make sure she lost.
No, there was no foul play that anyone spoke of, so yes, I'm just a simple man. I just like to watch the races. I bring my kids every year so they can see the wonderful, magnificent dinosaurs and their handlers as they traverse the streets, dipping in and out, crushing each other into walls, trying to get the upper hand at every turn.
Okay.
There's also Biramu, the giant longneck that's racing this year. It's kind of weird. Longnecks are real slow. But they said they have some special food that make us super fast, so we'll see. I guess they're getting on our head, reaching out and winning. I don't know what it is. But again, Buttercup.
When, special food, and special food, you say?
Yeah, very vegan diet they've kept her on for the last 8 months. Very clean. They've been really good. She's kind of lean.
I thank you for this information.
Well, again, I'll tell you, you should put money on Buttercup. I think Buttercup's a shoo-in this year.
So, yeah. What are we going to do? I know we're waiting for guests to arrive.
I missed 40 seconds.
No. Just talking about who's in the races and who would be the best to put money on. And this long neck named Biramu has a special food that they've been feeding her.
I heard that.
You should ask Master Roshi. His people are vegans. Maybe they understand the diet.
Master Roshi, would you like to chime in on this magical diet? I mean, if you don't eat meat, kinda can't really be trusted.
Really nothing special, I suppose. It's just some of just the lush vegetation just has a certain sucker to it, almost. It's think of it almost as like a natural remedy. Or a natural enhancement, I should say.
Oh, you mean like that super pills, superfood, senju beans ish.
Okay, I don't know what kind of crazy shit you're talking. I'm talking about leaves, like beans. What?
Yeah, the senju beans. You know, you eat them, it makes you stronger and refills your energy.
Yes, we could go with that.
So people are starting to collectively go outside the inn. They're starting to line the streets. The race is going to start in a little bit. You see some peddlers off in the corner taking bets and handing out tickets. There's dinosaur merchandise. There's shirts with painted Buttercup, logos on them. There's signs, all over the place. Little kids jumping up and down. Some sitting on top of their family's shoulders, looking down from a bridge that sits atop over part of the course. What are you guys doing?
I am taking all
B,
this.
what are you doing?
I'm thinking. My brain is a jumbled mess right now. Okay, going crazy. My dead kid is reappeared out of nowhere. That made me a little bit of that.
I'm an asshole. Keep digging up the pass.
All right, so what are you guys
I listened to
doing?
the crazy voice in my head and ate a raven.
I don't know that.
Alexa, you're very wonderful. So, yeah, what are you guys doing? Everybody's starting to gather around. You guys know your agent's supposed to be in the middle of the race somewhere.
So we should find these people.
We were told that they were going to find us, so might as well just go find a good viewpoint of the race and enjoy, unless Sin over here is going to go lose all our money.
I have no money. What are you talking about?
That's the excuse. The whole time it's been an excuse. You ain't taking my money. You lose your own damn. Your lint in your pockets, whatever the hell you
Can I
have.
do a perception roll?
Yes, you can. Luca, what are you
Currently observing the crowd.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I was trying to perceive, like, if I heard jingling in his pockets, like he had like a spare coin purse he just wasn't telling anybody about.
You don't hear anything, but you can tell by the way he cocked his eye on the side that he's boldly lying to your face about having money.
No money.
Right. Not a single copper. That's the truth.
So I walk up to Evie. From now on, all the tabs are on him.
Am I able to hear this? You want me to roll it?
No, you're not able to hear it. He just whispered it, so. So the race is about to start. You guys find a good vantage point. You can pretty much see the whole course. It's a loop, and it's going to be 3 laps. And you see all the dinosaurs lining up. You got Beer Mew, Vanderbilt, Buttercup. There's one dinosaur missing.
Where's Flabberjaw?
Oh, didn't you hear? Flabberjaw lost his jaw last night.
Yes, damn dinosaurs.
Did they say how?
Well, they didn't say how, but they said they came to check up this morning and literally he was staring at the ground and his jaw was on the floor.
Was his tongue hanging out, flapping?
He was licking at his teeth for some reason. Nobody knows why. So they chose not to race him today. He'd have been dragging his jaw through the whole place.
I think he has something in common with Master Roshi.
Anyways, yeah, we got. I think Buttercup's gonna win. But yeah, the race is about to start, so I hope you guys have a good time. And you hear a pistol fire into the air, and you see the 3 dinosaurs charge forward, surging, bumping into each other. You see their handlers weaving in and out, pushing, prodding, and jumbling a close race. The Stegosaurus is swinging its tail back and forth like it's a dog. It's super excited, you can tell. The Triceratops is just... The ground is shaking. You feel vibrations running through your body as they pass by. And Longneck is just prodding behind now in the rear. Just doop 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 doop.
Apparently that veggie concoction wasn't with the shit.
Doesn't work all the time. You gotta use it a special way.
So as you guys watch the race, you start to notice as the second it goes into the second lap that Mew is getting really fast all of a sudden, and she's starting to sprint like a crazed dinosaur, and she's just straightened her neck out completely, and now her neck is even with Buttercup.
Does it count?
Only a piece of you have to cross the line first.
So as you guys are watching the race, go ahead and give me a perception check, B.
15.
As you're watching, you feel something come behind you, and it leans up. You feel fur rub against your face as it gets in close.
Fur.
And it goes,
Ah!
I am here to help you. I'm from the Harpers. I was told you would be here waiting for us.
Thank you for scaring the shit out of me. But yes, we are waiting for you.
Now's the time for you to come. Follow me.
They're here.
I look back because I hear anybody come up and jump back a little bit. You know.
When you guys turn and you look, it literally looks like a cat head on a humanoid body. It's bright orange. It's got yellow stripes coming down its face. It's got white on the tip of its nose. Its ears are pointing, sticking up. And it's just looking around, and it's using... You see its whiskers moving a lot.
It just rubbed itself up against me, basically.
It just smoked you.
It's safe for us to go.
Follow the cat.
And as you look back one time, you see the third lap being completed, and Longneck now has almost a full lap lead. And it crosses the finish line, and everybody is chanting, "Beer Mew, Beer Mew, Beer Mew." And Master Roche, you look over and you see that Kaya's House of Repose has been run into again by Buttercup.
Well, I don't hurt her, not my problem.
Thank God we didn't stay at that hotel.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Following the cat.
All right. So, Luca, what are you doing?
Following behind at a little bit of a distance.
All right. So the cat leads you through the city, down several flights of stairs. You're now along the waterway, and there's stairs on each side that go up to the main corridor of the city. But the cat leads you straight to a sewer grate. Right in here we go to our private place where we have business meetings. In. I have to close it properly. Luca,
Yes, sir.
roll me a d20.
And the verdict is 16.
Your ear falls off.
Sweet.
I want to do perception, see if I.
You all.
notice
I think you need that, don't you?
I just kind of start poking his ear with my walking stick.
I just look down at it. I got another. Keep moving on.
Okay. All right. So are you all in?
So, into the sewer grate.
The grate shuts behind you, and he's outside. Follow the path. The door is on the left. Knock 15 times. And then stomp 4 times. And then knock 3 more times. And then you must sing Harpers Are Delightful. Harpers are delightful. They're ever insightful.
You hear what the last sentence was?
Harpers are delightful. Harpers are delightful. Harpers are insightful. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Eight.
24.
23.
All right. Asher and Luca, you hear
I start looking around.
it's echoing throughout the corridors of the sewer itself.
Evie, Chesty's here. Somewhere.
Ooh.
I'm just sitting there going, what the fuck is that?
Chesty, you have to meet him. He's awesome. I promise you, he's awesome.
I won't say that.
I look at Dane and I'm like, I don't like where this is going.
All right, so what are you guys doing? In front of you, there's a lit. There's torches on the side of the sewer, approximately spaced out every 20 feet. There's water beneath you, running. It's a circular. It's completely circular. It's well kept and maintained. You can tell they come down here and patch it up from time to time. But it's an aqueduct system that runs underneath the city, providing water.
So it smells like shit.
No, it doesn't. It smells fresh and clean. Like there's a nice breeze rolling through. You see some flowers springing out of the low, sill of the water, like some water lilies just floating around there.
So we'll make our way down the path.
All right, so you walk for about 20 minutes and you come upon a door. There's a door on the left, a door on the right, and there's 3 more doors ahead of you on the left.
You said the door on the.
You did say the door on the left.
Yeah, but there's multiple doors on the left. Who wants to sing?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
The bard!
Where's my loot?
It's back at the inn.
Damn it. I'll let the next show.
All right, so you guys have 1 door on the right, 3 doors on the left.
Try the first one on the left.
Are you just gonna knock on the door?
Here goes nothing. So I give the door 15 knocks, 4 stomps, 3 more knocks, and then recite Harpers are delightful, Harpers are delightful, Harpers are insightful.
The door pops open, smacks in the face, and locks.
Son of a bitch! No, I'll never get laid.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys this. The Harpers are a secretive group. They told you there was one door on the left. You're in a city full of people. So think about the problem.
So it's probably on the right.
Why we ask the thief?
One door.
See what kind of process that this might involve.
Luca, you can roll me a investigation check if you would like, and I might be able to pass along
That I can
some
do.
information.
Or not. Natural 1. Or
Luca,
8.
your thief knows shit about thieving.
I'm just like, huh? What? Secret doors? Where? What? Doors? What?
He's busy trying to dig. He thinks he sees a gold in the water.
Turns out it's just a reflection of my eyes.
Sure you're more related to my druid?
Might be.
All right.
How useful of a thief are you?
Okay, guys, so think about the problem. If the door is on the reverse,
They never said whose left it was on.
Right. So I'm wondering if it's the right door because
I'm going to say it again. If the door is on the reverse,
Turn around and face the other direction? Question mark?
that's a start. Now the door is on your left.
Well, yeah, that's why I was just. It's one door, so.
But if the door is on the reverse, what
Then
about?
you do everything backwards.
There you go.
Roshi, you got it from here. Right?
So I go up to the door that was on the right but is now on my left. And Harpers are delightful, Harpers are delightful.
All the way around. Be the
Start with
last.
insightful.
The last. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or was, or,
Harpers are insightful, Harpers are delightful, Harpers are delightful. 3 knocks, 4 stomps, 15 knocks.
A little grate opens up, and 2 lavender eyes are peering out at you. Yes. What brings you to us?
Evie.
we were told that you have information for us.
You have the wrong place. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, can I roll a 1 again?
5.
13.
22.
21.
All right. Everybody immediately has a bag over their head. Asher, is you, because your perception was high, you still are going to get the bag over your head, but you see someone come out of the wall, which appears to be some kind of cat. And you all are now blinded. It's dark, and you're all restrained, led down the corridor. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and hanging out with us. This was episode 1 of Tomb of Annihilation, the Last Saint's journey, the Last Saint's last journey. We'll see what happens next week. But as always, you guys are amazing, and I love you. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you next time.